Oh my god. I just read one of these questions and this is coming from my friend and it is so disgusting. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would sit down because there is a lot more of you guys. A lot more of you guys have subscribed to me and a lot more of you guys have followed me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then I will leave it on the screen now and definitely go follow me on there so you can get involved with these kind of things. But recently I've accumulated a lot more followers on my social media. So I only can assume that you guys want to know more about me. So I thought, what better of a way than to sit down and do a juicy Q&A. So in this Q&A, I am going to be answering the questions you all seem to want to know. Yeah, there's been so many questions repeatedly asked that I have never answered, so today I thought I would sit down and answer them for you guys. So yeah, if you are a new subscriber, then welcome to the family. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love you guys so much. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, then make sure you do. The button is just down below, and also don't forget to turn on the bell to be notified every single time that I upload a new video. And yeah, without further ado, I know you all just want to hear the questions I'm about to answer, so let's get on with the video. So the first question is, how many kids do you want when you're older? So I think I either want like 2 or 3, because obviously when I grew up with Sophie, and Sophie's always been like someone I've had throughout my like whole childhood, because there's only 16 months between me and Sophie, so like the whole time we were obviously growing up I always had someone there, so I think that's really nice. But then obviously I now have another sister as well, so I do actually have like 2 siblings, and it's quite a easy like number, it's quite a small number. But yeah, I don't know though, because in a way I would kind of like a really big family, but I think 2 and 3 is like my perfect kind of number, and I'm not really that fussed about gender, but I definitely would prefer girls. I think 2 girls and then maybe a boy. I just know obviously me and Sophie again growing up, Sophie's literally my best friend, so I just think it's nice for them to have someone who they can like connect with, you know. The next question is, which I get asked all the time, do I have a boyfriend? No, I do not. I feel like this, in a way, I feel like the reason you guys ask is because obviously it's kind of like a personal scenario, and I feel like at the same time I think if I had a boyfriend, I would keep it on the down low. Not because I don't want anyone to know that I have a boyfriend, but for the pure fact of like privacy, and like I don't know, I just feel like once your relationship is out there on the like the world, on social media, for everybody else to see, then it can get quite like toxic really quick, because other people can interfere and things like that. So yeah, I think if I was to have a boyfriend, I would keep it private for a bit. Somebody asked, do you have any tattoos, and if so, what are the meanings? So the only tattoo I have is this little J on my right index finger. It's actually the wrong way around. I actually got this when I was drunk in Malia. Don't recommend doing. If you're gonna get a tattoo, go to like, you know, a tattoo parlor that you've like researched about, that is actually, you know, good, and not 20 euros on the Malia strip. But yeah, me and my best friend Jazz just got a J for each other when we were being really cringy and really drunk whilst in Malia last year. So yeah, that is the only tattoo that I have currently. I do want more tattoos. I have one tattoo in mind that I want to get. I just don't know when I'm going to get it, because yeah, I just don't know. And I'm a big wuss as well when it comes to needles. Like, it's not for me. Then the next question is, what was my dream job as a child? So I feel like my dream job when I was a child was either being like a singer or an actor, both of which I've actually studied in college and like school and stuff, but unfortunately I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like everyone when they grow up, they have the idea of being like a really big like celebrity and being like really bigly famous, doing like singing or acting or something like that. But yeah, I think that was my dream job, but realistically I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Somebody said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So in 5 years time, I will be 24. Yeah, I'll be 24. So I would hopefully like to be living in my own house, be happy, maybe, who knows, maybe have my love interest. I don't know, I just kind of like to be, you know, happy, healthy, just in a good place in general. Like, as long as I'm happy and like I've got like enough money to live and I'm doing the right things and I'm still a good person kind of thing, then I feel like I'd be happy. Somebody asked, and this is actually quite funny, how is my liver doing? My liver, I believe, she's fine, she's still working. That is obviously a little dig at the fact that I go out so much. I don't actually go out that much though. Like, the only reason it seems like I go out so much is because when I do go out, I document it. So like, whenever I'm out, I document it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, and that does seem like a lot, but I only really go out if there's an occasion, or if people are back from uni, or if I'm going to see my friends at uni. Other than that, I just kind of like stay at home and just be boring. Somebody said, when did you start your period and how did you know? So I believe I started my period when I was at work, and it's not even like that interesting of a story, but I'm pretty sure I was at work. I worked in a cafe at the time. I went to the toilet, you know, girls need the toilet, and then pulled my trousers down and hello, Mother Nature had welcomed me with my period. So I just had to roll up a bit of tissue, put it in my pants, go back downstairs, and then obviously I texted my mum and I was like, Mum, yo, come on my period, you know, can you drop me something off at work? So she did, and then Bob was your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, your girl was sorted. Somebody said, does pineapple really belong on pizza? And my answer is no. No, it does not. You do not put fruit on pizza. And yes, you can argue that tomato is a fruit, but pineapple, no. It's just, pineapple just does not go on pizza, okay? Somebody said, what made you want to start YouTube? So I actually have always loved YouTube. I used to watch YouTube from being like really young, obviously when YouTube first came around. And little fun facts, before this channel, I actually had a singing channel when I was like really young, and I uploaded like covers on there. Literally, I was doing YouTube around the time where you just click like upload video and you'd literally just film it and then upload it straight away, straight to YouTube. So I used to do that, and then when I went into year 7 at school, I realised that the teachers were using YouTube for like a lot of like the songs, presentations and things like that, and I was like, they're gonna find my covers. So I just deleted everything, and at the time as well, I don't think there was actually an option to like private. It was either on there or it wasn't. So I deleted everything, and obviously now I can't get it back, which is a shame because I wish I could. I wish I could go back and like look at it, because we used to do so much funny stuff on there. We did like little skit videos, we did like recreated music videos, I obviously sang on there, but yeah. But then the second time that I started this channel, Anastasia was actually my like inspiration. So I used to watch Anastasia, Lily and Keisha at the time, and I was like a big fan of them, like 100% fangirl. Like I messaged them all, and yeah, I just thought, like, I was like, this girl is the same age as me, she's doing it, why can't I do it? So then I did it, and then a few months later, me and Anna, literally, it was so weird, like I literally sent Anna a message. I'll put it on screen if I can find it. I literally sent Anna a message being like, I really hope we can be friends. I've just hit like 6k on YouTube or something. I love your videos. I'm friends with some of your other friends who do YouTube. And I was like, I really hope we can do a meetup together one day. Because I think she was doing a meetup with like some of her friends, and I wanted to go meet her, but I couldn't. And then I was saying, obviously, I really hope that we could do a meetup together one day. And then literally about 5 months later, on the same management as her, literally she's one of my closest friends, and we did a meet up with each other, and that literally blows my mind. Like, dreams do come true, kids. I mean, my dream was to become friends with Anastasia Flower Princess, and now I am. So what can I say? Loads and loads and loads of people have asked opinions on the James Charles and Tati tea. Honestly, I think Tati has literally took the world by surprise. Like, she brought James Charles majority of his fame, you know. She brought him up from literally the very bottom, like, and helped him grow, helped him out with loads of different things, helped him financially, helped him like mentally, just, she's done a lot for him. And then obviously when it first all came about with the whole vitamins things, and James had like betrayed her, not gonna lie, at first I was kind of like, really, like, you really that bothered? But at the same time, you've got to think from her perspective and be like, imagine you brought out a product and then your best friend promotes the opposing team, like the opposing company of the product that you're bringing out, would be a bit of a kick in the teeth. And then obviously just the whole thing about family dinners, you know, talking about dick and like what you want to do to lads and like in front of your parents. I could never, never speak about what I wanted to do with someone in front of my parents. Like that's just a no-go. Unless you have a really close relationship with your parents and you're quite open, like to talk about things like sexually and things like that, fair enough. But I feel like James and his parents probably aren't like that. So yeah. But at the same time, I'm not gonna unsubscribe from him, you know. I still like his content, I still like the videos he's making. He does clearly work really hard on his videos, but it has definitely changed my perspective on him. The next question is another question that I have been asked in every single Q&A. So this is the Q&A where we finally get to find out. And that question is, am I a virgin? The answer to that question is no. Wow, she answered it. That feels so weird to say. Like, everybody's been waiting for this question and the simple answer is no. No, I'm not. You know, I've had boyfriends in the past. You know, I'm 19. I'm not a virgin. So that's about it. Sorry, Mum. Somebody said, what is your biggest, dirtiest secret? And well, if I told you that, then it would no longer be a secret. But saying that, I don't think I actually have like a big dirty secret. Again, it depends what you mean by dirty, like as in like sexual, gross, you know. I literally don't know. I don't really have many secrets. In fact, I don't really think I have like any at all. But yeah, if it's a secret, it's a secret for a reason. So unfortunately, I'm not going to answer that one. But I don't really have an answer for it anyway, so sounds about it. Somebody said, are you moving in with Haz and Byron? No, unfortunately I'm not. However, what a dream that would be. Literally, we've all spoke about it so much, saying that we all want to move out together and like have our house like and all be living with each other. I do want to move to London though, which is where Haz and Byron live, and hopefully within like the next few years I'll have moved. Where I live, it's such a small hometown and literally like everybody knows everybody, and it's just not the right environment for like what I'm doing, because there's no opportunities here or anything, and everything is in London and it takes like 5 hours to get there. So I do really want to move to London, and hopefully by the time I'm maybe moving, maybe I'll be moving with Haz and Byron. Who knows? Somebody said, when was the last time you had a boyfriend? So the last time I had a boyfriend was about 2 years ago, maybe nearly 3. Somebody said, what's your favourite alcoholic drink? So I don't actually know. For a while I really loved lime vodka with cranberry and raspberry juice. That was so nice. But at the minute I've been drinking a lot of gin, lemonade and then blackcurrant juice. So like blackcurrant cordial, if you pour that in, it literally just tastes like blackcurrant juice, and you can literally drink it for days and it gets you so drunk. Literally does wonders. I'm not even kidding. Finally, somebody asked, what is your funniest drunk story? So I don't particularly know if this is funny, but as you're all aware, actually nearly like a year ago now, I was at an 18th birthday party and I fell over and sliced my knee open. So if you wasn't aware of that, I will leave the story time video up in the eye, don't know which side it's at, so you can go and watch that. But yeah, I got very, very drunk, saw my friend, ran over to her, give her a hug, we fell over. She gets up, she's in pain. We both go to the bathroom, and then somebody points out the fact that my leg is literally bleeding for dear life, at the fact obviously it's like all cut open. And that was pretty funny, although obviously at the time I didn't think it was funny because I was in a lot of pain, but to look back on and look at the videos and everything, it's just so funny. And like now I'm stuck with the ugliest scar on my leg ever, but it's just so funny. Like, so that was it for today's video, and I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, as always, remember to please give it a huge thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below as well if I answered your question, or if there's any other questions that you guys would like me to answer maybe in another video. I tried to answer the most interesting questions, but they were all mainly the same, so there weren't actually that many questions to like pick and choose from as such. But yeah, I really hope you did enjoy it, and I will see you very, very soon with another video. Bye.